Has it surprised you when you have brought up faith on the channel, whether it's in the episode with Scottie or when Saquon Barkley brought it up with you, that clip just ran wild. Like those little 20 or 30-second conversations, has it been surprising how big of an impact that's made really globally on people's faith?
Yeah. So we'll touch on the Scottie video first, because when I knew we were going to film a Scottie, my first initial response was, how can we talk about the Lord? Mm-hmm. Because I know how many views it's going to get. Like, we're not worried about that. It's Scottie Scheffler. It's our most viewed video of all time now. It just passed it. It's still going. Like, it's still getting views. It's just like, what's happening? You know, this.
I watched it. I watched it yesterday.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I played terrible. I was so nervous because I'm like, oh my gosh, this video is going to get like 5 million views, and I knew it. And so I'm just thinking to myself, like, oh, this is a lot of people watching this, and I'm like losing out right now. And so like every shot I couldn't get in the moment. I'm like, there's so many people watching this. So yeah, it was terrible. But me and Scottie had a lot of great conversations, and he was in such a good mood that day. But yeah, I just remember thinking to myself immediately when we heard that video, and we knew it was going to happen. How can we talk about the Lord? Because I just want to impact. I don't care if people aren't believers, I just want them to hear it. And if they don't like it, it's fine. It's still left a little bit of something in them, and I want them to hear the name of Jesus. And if they decide to not follow, or whatever they decide to do with that is up to them. Everyone has to make their own decision. But at least I want to impact 5 million people and let them hear that. Yeah. And I'm not shoving it down their throat. I just want to talk to Scottie about how the Lord has blessed him and what the Lord's done in his life. And you can see how outward Scottie is about his faith. And I can just see the life it's created for him. It's beautiful. And, but yeah, going to the Saquon video, that was a whole different, like the Scottie one, like, where he stands. Where Scottie is with his faith. Like, he's very outward about it. Saquon, no idea. Like, I had no clue until we get on the back nine. We're on like hole 12, and Saquon's like on video. He's like I know you're a Christian. Like, I've been taking my faith serious this year, and it's been the best season of my life.
Wow.
And, whoa. Like, and like when he opens up that door, it's like, okay, like let's talk. I'm not going to sit there and, put him on the spot and be like, so where do you stand with Jesus?
Right.
It's really weird. But he brought it up, and I'm like, this is awesome. That's the first time that's ever happened. And yeah, I mean, what came out of that was incredible. Like, it's nothing that I ever expected, I think, to see all these pages posted, and it also to do so well. Yeah. It's almost like it got posted, it got clipped, and it was the best. It was the most viral part of the video, was Saquon talking about his faith. And so, like, what is there? Well, like, why does that trigger a response in people? Whether it was positive or negative, it still brought out a response in people. And I saw these like one big Christian page, and it had like it was going crazy. This one post of just like, Saquon declares that he is a Christian.
Yeah.
And
Grant, one thought I've had. So like, oh, go ahead, Ben.
It's just cool to see how Christians are just wanting to rise up, in this culture. And when people like Saquon and you talk about the Lord, it really intrigues a lot of young people in a way that they can learn to be courageous about their faith in Jesus Christ.
Right. Yeah. And like, one thing I've learned through these Netflix documentaries of Formula One or NASCAR or Full Swing or whatever, why do we love it? Here's why we love it, I think, because we get to know the person. Daniel Ricciardo, I knew nothing about him, but you see kind of who he is and how that impacts his driving. And like, whether they're a Christian or not, it's still really endearing as a watcher to know who the person is, making the pass or in the car, whatever. And so for Christians, it should be most natural for us to talk about the thing we love most. It should be what comes out of us, where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. We're going to talk about the things we love. And so I think whether people do not like it or not, they like it or not, they still want to know, they still want people to be their authentic selves. And I think maybe there's a shift right now in people wanting to see more Christians talk about their faith, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I mean, when you do talk about it too, you're going to get a lot of people that also are like, enough with this. Like, I don't want to hear this. I'm just watching golf. And so that's also something that, you know, we have to balance. It's not that we like are going to talk about it less, but it's also like, how can we do this? I feel like with me, George, and Wes in our Major Cut series, we're not just sitting there reading Bible verses and talking about it all the time, but I feel like it's also a way of how we act in the videos and how we just the words we use and the things we say, how that comes across is almost just as powerful because, you know, I don't talk a ton about my faith on videos. Like, it's not this thing where every video I'm talking about my faith. Like, it's just not. But it's this, you know, you meet people that watch the videos in real life. And I'll tell you what, it's right after the Saquon video. We're doing a fan meetup at a Live event. They were like, Live posted this thing, like, come meet these creators. And so we're standing out there and like the line starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's so like, I'm like meeting all these people that watch the videos. And I mean, it was it was almost like every other person was like, the way Saquon shared his faith was the coolest thing. Like, every single person, that was like, you know, a week or two after that video came out, every person wanted to talk about Saquon sharing his faith. And it was like,
so cool.
Whoa, like, it was every other person. You're just like, hey, I love that you're a believer. Thank you so much for like Christians will let you know. It's also so encouraging on, you know, on our end. It's like to hear that it touches people, and you know, Christians will support. Believe, like they are there, you know, they're fans for life. And so it's really cool to have that group of people as well that just always encourage me.
And there's a bond there between fellow Christians that is unique to friendship, and it's unique to the world.